G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So jumping straight into Go Battle League, and if you like the content, please don't forget to subscribe so you can see some more, and will give me a bit of encouragement to keep going. So we'll jump straight into the Master League, and we're going to go Master League Classic. I'm going to be running Groudon, Tyranitar and Mewtwo. So Groudon with Mud Shot, Fire Punch and Earthquake, Tyranitar with Bite, Crunch and Stone Edge, and Mewtwo with Psycho Cut, Psy Strike and Focus Blast. So we'll jump into this first game and see what we get. Obviously it's a bit hit and miss if you can get those leads. So we've got the Groudon Mirror on the lead, which is not too bad. So it takes five Mud Shots to get to a Fire Punch, and 8 to get to an Earthquake, and then 7 to get the second one. So I was able to sneak through an extra Mud Shot there, which is really good for me. Let's see what they want to do. So they're going to go straight into the Earthquake, which is the right play. I'm not going to shield that up. I'm not sure if they got that extra Mud Shot back there or not, but let's throw this Earthquake and we'll see how we go. So yeah, letting that one go, so that's fine. And now I'm just going to go straight for it. Nope, unfortunately they were able to get there first. I think about it, and going to let it go. Let this one go, and then I'm actually going to come in and farm up with Mewtwo. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oof. So 7 maybe, 6 maybe. Let's see what they want to do. So this is the question. It is the Fire Punch. So happy days for me. I'm able to farm all the way down. I do take a little bit of damage there, but I've got some charge moves. So we'll see what comes out now. Hopefully it's something that's not too good against us. So I'm just going to go straight for the Focus Blast. No messing about. I've got the energy advantage here, so if they no-shield this, happy days. Unfortunately, there's the shield, but that's fine. I'll look to try and get to a second one. Can I get there? And, oh, I got there, but they've swapped out. So made a brilliant catch on the Giratina there. Focus Blast is not going to do anything, but I am actually going to now be able to swap into my Tyranitar and look to just bite this all the way down. So Giratina's more than likely going to be running Ominous Wind and Shadow Ball. They basically all do, so I'll be resisting both of those moves. So through comes a Shadow Ball, and as you can see, it doesn't do too much damage. Unfortunately, Tyranitar does take a little while to get to a charge move, so I'm just going to fast move farm that all the way down, and we'll see what they want to do here. So going to throw straight into this Crunch, and we'll see if I can get to another one. That is going to be the question. So it's not looking good, at all. Can I get there? Oh, so close. But I mean, with that, my Mewtwo's got no health left, so absolutely no point. They're going to farm it down in a second, so I'll save us a couple of seconds of time and get out of there. So the misplay, well, their sack swap, so swapping the Giratina into the Mewtwo, won them the game, no doubt about it. So good play by them. So we'll jump into this next one, and we've got Dialga on the lead. So they want to swap that out, and they swap into Giratina. So that's a perfect matchup for me. I'll be able to come in with the Tyranitar and look to farm down. So again, not going to shield this up. If they decide to throw the Ominous Wind bait, even better for me. Nope, they're going straight Shadow Ball, which is fine. I'm not going to shield that up, and then I'm going to look to farm down. So we'll see what they want to do here. There's the next one. Again, probably going to be a Shadow Ball coming through, but that's fine. I will be able to survive that. There is the Shadow Ball, and then look to just continue to fast move farm that thing down, and leave as little health as possible for the I assumed it was going to be Dialga, but it looks like they've brought in a Kyogre, which works out absolutely perfectly for me. So they're going to be able to take that out a little bit. We've both got 2 shields. They've now got some energy. So Kyogre, takes 5 to get to a Surf and 10 to get to the Blizzard. So you're going to be watching these charge moves. And then out comes the Dialga, and I'm going to instantly swap into my own Groudon here, and the reason for that obviously is because Groudon's got a horrible matchup against Kyogre. Oh, and they've decided to no shield there, so 2 shields in the bag, and they've gone no shield. So I'm going to let this go. Let's see if they actually want to throw a charge move. So they're not throwing a charge move, which is probably the right play by them. So I'm going to throw this and see if I can swap out. Let's see if we can swap out, because I don't want them farming up any extra energy. I will shield both of these up, so they're going to have back-to-back surfs, I would imagine, with the amount of damage that they've put out. Yeah. Thankfully, I was able to get a Psycho Cut in between those 2 surfs, so that's always good. But we'll see if I can get to back-to-back Psycho Cuts before they can get to another surf. So there's the back-to-back Psycho Cuts, and as long as we didn't see MP tie there, I am all good. So through comes the first, and yeah, obviously shielded up, and then let's throw straight into this second one, and there it is, and that is a good game. Potentially, if it decides to load. So not sure if they've quit the game here, or if it's just lagging. No, just lagging, and there they go. So good game right there. So able to come back from that first loss, and so 1-1. So good start to trying to get a rank. So after this set, I should be ranked, and we'll see what rating I get. I'd like to be around the 2150, 2200, but let's find out. So we'll jump straight into the next match, and hopefully we get another reasonable one. So from their point of view, I get bringing Kyogre in, but it really didn't necessarily help them out. So another Dialga lead, so this is perfect. We'll see what comes in. So I'm going to obviously be throwing the Earthquake here, so just got to be careful that they don't swap out. So unfortunately they did get to the charge move there. Let's see what they want to throw. I imagine it's going to be, yep, the Iron Head, and we'll see what they want to do. So got to be careful here, but there we go. Careful, 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 and then finally decide to throw it, and out they swap. So not ideal for me, but that's fine. So what I'll do here is just charge up a little bit of extra energy, and then swap into my Tyranitar, and they can throw their Shadow Ball on me all they like. So they're not throwing any energy there, so that's interesting. So you would have thought that they would at least give it a go, and then out comes Togekiss. So I'm going to get to this Stone Edge, which is good. We'll see if they want to throw energy here or not. I would imagine they won't be throwing energy, which is fine. And they shielded that up, which is unfortunate for me, but that's is what it is. So we're equal shields now. And the question is, how do I win this game? So I'm going to come out with Mewtwo here. Look to farm as much energy off as possible. I'm going to let this one go. I expect it to only be the Ancient Power, and as long as they don't get the boost, I'm still in a pretty good position. So no boost, so happy days. And again, I've just got to watch the sack swap there, and what I'm going to do is just go straight for the Focus Blast, and if they decide to no shield, which they have, it's going to be a good game right there. So what I'm going to do is throw straight into the Psy Strike here, and get the last shield, and then I'm going to swap into the Groudon, as you can see, and then throw this Fire Punch straight away. So that little bit of extra energy I farmed up came in handy there, and let's see what they want to do. So they're going to, again, I'm going to shield this up. It's probably going to be an Ancient Power, but if they... No, it's a Flamethrower. Okay, so no boost for them, and this should be enough to take the game. So able to get to that Fire Punch there. Really close game, but able to take it. So happy days, with very little HP left for them. So very good. So yeah, good. Again, another good sack swap from them, but was able to still take the win. So even though I was over farming by a lot, yeah, they still managed to swap out just when I decided to throw the Earthquake. I was a bit mindful of the sack swap, but wasn't able to, well, they were able to execute it brilliantly. Thankfully, I still was able to take the game. So we'll jump into this next one, see what we get. So Machamp on the lead. So this is not ideal for us. Our only counter is Mewtwo. So here I'm just going to keep my Groudon in. I'm going to go straight Earthquake, I think. We'll see what they want to do. So Cross Chop is going to be doing a fair bit of neutral damage, and they decide to swap out into their Togekiss, which doesn't leave me much choice. I'm going to have to come in with my own Mewtwo here, even though I want to save that for the Machamp. But yeah, that's my option. So I'm going to come in with this and see what they want to do. So hopefully I can take this one out pretty quickly, and we'll see what they have in the back. And that way I can swap into my Groudon and save some health. We'll see if they want to shield this up though. So unfortunately they do want to shield, so that's not ideal for me. It would have been absolutely perfect to have them no shield that. And I'll see what I'm going to do here. I'm going to shield this up, and it is the flamethrower, so good shield there. Definitely would have taken me out, and they swap into the Snorlax here. I'm going to straight throw the Size Strike here. Do a little bit of chip damage on the Shadow Snorlax. I was expecting to get a shield, to be completely honest. And here I need to think about what I want to do. So I know that they're going to come in with the Machop, but I want to throw, I want to burn that last shield, so that's fine. And I burnt the last shield on the, and they swap into their Machamp, which is absolutely perfect. I'm going to be able to throw the Earthquake now. We'll see how much damage it does. Oh, it takes it out, so happy days. So out comes, so waiting for Machamp, waiting for their Togekiss to come back out, which it has. Going to be able to farm that down, and then out comes Shadow Snorlax, and they say good game, and off they go. So happy days for me. So with a shield in the bag, so that for them, yeah, they made a few mistakes there in terms of swapping Pokemon in to make it, would have made it a lot more difficult if they hadn't have given up switch advantage so much. But happy days for me, able to take the win. So I certainly can't complain. So we've got Groudon into Melmetal. This is a beautiful matchup. So I expect them to swap out straight away, so got to be ready for it. So let's see what they want to do. So out comes Dialga. So I'm actually just going to go straight for the Earthquake here and see what they want to do. Because I'm able to, I got a little bit of a head start on energy. And they've decided to shield that up. That's fine. Because I got a little bit of a head start on energy, I am able to get to my Earthquake before they can get to their Iron Head. And we'll see if this, I assume it's going to be the Iron Head. Yeah, so Iron Head comes through. They're not going to throw the Draco at that point. And I'm actually going to, they're going to swap into their Giratina to try and catch that second move. But I was able to hold off that time and not fall for the sack swap. So out comes my Tyranitar to match that, and I'm going to be able to soak up all of this damage, which is absolutely brilliant. So let's just go to town, biting away, and I'm actually going to throw the Crunch here. They can either shield this up, and get to another move, or let it go, which I assume is what they're going to do. Yeah, so they're going to let that go, and then I expect... it's the Dialga coming back out, which is absolutely fine. Is it going to look to charge me all the way down, or is it going to throw energy here? It's going to charge me all the way down, which is good for them. But what I want to do here is, unfortunately, I'm not able to Should have known that on the CMP tie, Dialga's going to win that. So going to shield up the Iron Head and then throw straight into my Fire Punch. I expect them to let this go. So what I want to do is undercharge so I can get a little bit of extra energy, but they shielded up, so that's fine. So they're obviously looking to get to another Iron Head, which I do not want them to do. So I'm going to throw the Fire Punch and take them out. And then for this one, Melmetal into Mewtwo. So shields are down, Mewtwo will win this match. So you just need to charge to the Focus Blast, and the Focus Blast will take out the Melmetal. They will get to 2 Rock Slides and get me down into the yellow, potentially into the red. Oh, they didn't get to 2. Okay. Normally they would get to a couple, and then but you cannot win that matchup unless they have an energy head start or health or a shield. When it's fairly even like that, they did have a little bit of energy because they that was their opener, but wasn't able to make up the difference, and Mewtwo took that game pretty comfortably. And I was able to go 4-1 in that set to get ranked, so really good there. And my reward is Tornadus, so good for me, except 1763, that's 63. 1761 seems really bad, and for this, don't do that. Don't throw horribly. I've got a video on improving excellent throws, so if you want to check that out, please do so. But what you want to do, I'll say it quickly now, so I'll link to that video now. What you want to do is set your circle size, so there, and then scroll to the bottom of the screen, like that, and then wait for it to attack. And then throw during its attack, so the ball reaches it just after the attack finishes, like that, and you can hit your excellent throws. So the reason you want to do that is because, well, in this instance it's not so important because obviously it's I've got as many balls as I want to throw at it, but when it's a raid boss, you've only got a limited number of balls, so you want to get it in the ball as much as possible, and getting it battered away when it attacks is the most annoying thing in the world. So there's the attack, spin the ball, throw, hit, and there's your excellent. So able to go, well, get a couple of excellents. The only issue, I say the only issue with having Tornadus as a reward is sometimes it takes an absolute age to catch. So it depends how patient you are as to if you actually want to wait or just pepper it with balls until you catch it. So whilst this thing's just floating in the air, what I'll do is say, oh, there you go, and hit the excellent throw. Very good. 3 in a row, and out it comes. But while we're waiting, so if you've made it to this far in the video, thanks very much. Please think about subscribing if you like the content. We'll see if we can hit that excellent again. Oh, there it is. So if you like the content, please subscribe, and so you can see more videos, and it can encourage me that people are actually watching these things, and it's worthwhile continuing to make them. So other than that, though, we'll just try and catch these things if it will actually attack. But I do have, I forgot to mention as well, I do have a playlist of my Season 7 Master League videos, so I'll link to that. I'll also link to my Season 7 Great League videos, because obviously the Great League is open at the moment, so if you want to give that a go, able to hit the excellent throw. If you're not giving the Master League a go and in the Great League, you can check out some of the Pokemon that I used at the start of the season, and hopefully they'll be useful. But for now, we've just got to catch this Tornadus. Most frustrating thing in the world is just waiting for it to attack. I guess I don't really have to, but as you can see, I've only got 61 Master Balls, 61 Ultra Balls, so I am running a little bit short, especially with Community Day coming up soon, because I'll be wanting to catch as much as I can on that Community Day to try and max out a Pokemon and finally level up. Let's see if we can hit it. Yeah, we'll hit the excellent throw again. I don't know, was that 4, 5 in a row? However many it is, and still not able to catch. So at this point, the reason I'm throwing Pineapps is also because Obviously, I want the candy, and it's not going to run away, so it does waste a bit of time, but it does also mean that I might get a little bit of extra candy, and there it is. So finally caught it, and we'll see what we get. So yeah, 3 XL candy, happy with that. And let's see, I'm pretty sure 1761's awful. Oh, it is awful. I didn't realize it was that awful. 10, 10, 11, almost as bad as you can get, but I mean, it is a bit of XL candy, a bit of extra candy. Let's see what rank we get. 2186, so bang in the, well, to the upper end, to the higher end of my range. I wanted to get 2150, 2200. So 2186, happy day. So with 193 wins, 295 battles, hopefully some of my videos have been useful, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.